monster. How should I feel? Creatures I hear looking through the window. Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today with the VeVe, OMI, DEFFINITY, DEVVE, daCat, SHIRO update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. For not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, liking, subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that super thanks button down below. Super chats as well. We got a few things to go over today. We had a very interesting night for crypto. We had thank you for the notification there. We had an interesting night. You had all-time high on Bitcoin this morning. It was just after midnight, I believe. I'm gonna take a look at it. I posted something about it where we had. You could see like the green candle going up over 124 before it actually reached that over on the tracker. So I thought that was fun. I think we had reached 125 something. Let's go take a look, shall we? Go over to the coin market cap. Yeah, we were at 125. Oh gosh, let's see here. 125.3 at one point. Had gone down back to under 123, back up to 123.5 now. So I thought that was pretty fun. Ethereum, we had the same kind of spike that we did yesterday. We went up past 4,600, went down below 45 today, and now we're at 45.14. So a little bit of the market. Usually, when you see those big spikes, that's indicative of trading on like Sunday. Usually like Sunday afternoon, night, but we got it late Saturday night, early Sunday morning. I don't know why. It's just something that happened. This is something that a buddy of mine had mentioned that they are rebouncing more towards ETH. I haven't seen that yet, though. Maybe that's something they're going to do in the future, or they're slowly starting to do it so that people don't notice. I'll keep y'all posted. I think the odds of another rate cut in this month in October, I think, are like 94%. So we should be getting one of those. Josh Mandel the other day said that we're probably going to get 100 basis point rate cut, which would be I would love that. And he mentioned something about it being run by AI. I don't know how that's possible. I mean, unless they're going to do what Albania did, and they have like AI run some of their stuff. Oh, my friends, that is possible as well. But let's take a look at a couple. What should we start off with? Start off with DEVVE. You have Tom from DEVVE saying, "Hey everyone, here's an update on the glass block payouts. I know there were some deleted messages here, as this isn't really the channel to work through mechanics like this, but good to give an update for those who had to wait a few extra days for payout. I saw amounts coming in and amounts requested to go out that didn't match up. It was not a large amount of money in the grand scheme of things, but it was enough that it caught my attention. I figured out what happened tonight as I dug into it. We accept payments through Coinbase Commerce. They added platforms that we had not received payments on before. I found the missing payments, realized they were on a different chain, and then when I added those chains, I saw them, though everything was fine. Overall, there was therefore no technical issue." He goes on and he says that I wanted to make sure that there was not an exploit, of course, which is what took extra time. Also, this issue was happening right as we were coming out with one of our biggest releases ever, which made us short-staffed this week on the technical side of things. Thanks to the patience on the issue, most folks waiting for payment were accommodating. There was one person who accused us of being scammers, who is now paid alongside everyone else, meaning that they were paid out the money they were waiting for, which is pretty rude given it was only a few days delay. But realistically, if there is a possibility of an exploit, we need to track it down, of course. There was no exploit, no bugs, and no technical issues other than a simple reporting tweak that was needed. Everything is all set now. So that was just on the glass blocks front. And to give, okay, so we have another guy saying, to give some insight for somebody else's CoinMarketCap comment, we hired the top marketing agency that focuses on exposure and engagement with CoinMarketCap. Not one of the biggest, but the top one with a proven track record of results, catering to some of the biggest layer ones out there. Same as we picked one of the best studios to create our websites, the approach was similar here. The contract is for a 12-month campaign to bring the most effective results for where we're aiming. We're in this initial phase, so to say that CoinMarketCap posts have no effect, after a few weeks of a 12-month plan that has various stages and tools, is kind of short-sighted. CoinMarketCap has been identified as one of the most effective platforms to raise this kind of awareness we need in this initial stage. Only people who research coins use it. There's no noise other than crypto. There are big KOLs. There are big KOLs who focus on the platform specifically, and they will also be part of this campaign. Tagging other coins strategically is just the very first step to get our name out there and let people know ticker DEVVE exists. Other steps will follow. This CoinMarketCap is just one of the things we're starting as our products begin rolling out, but I'm only commenting on CoinMarketCap as you mentioned it. I've been following your post and enthusiasm, and I'm kind of surprised that you pulled out the when marketing card. It's beginning, but has strategic timing and precisely defined scope, as we will have more tangible products to show the public. There's also a concrete reason why there's no flood of marketing material coming out with the DEVVE network test. Net launch, and it will become apparent quite soon. Soon why and what we're waiting for. Like I said before many times, it all comes down to whether you trust this company is run by professionals who know what they're doing or not. Then you have somebody saying anything is possible because software development isn't exactly something you can set concrete deadlines for. However, the team has already confirmed that the agreement with a major partner has been signed and that things are proceeding as expecting. I'm going to say December is when we get the some of the major partner announcement. He's like, for my part, the only thing I can add is beyond whether the project is successful or not, something I'm confident in, but which depends on many variables, some of which are beyond the team's control, is that I've been investing in this project for 8 years, and my confidence in Tom and the team remains intact. I believe they are the right people to bring such an ambitious project to a successful conclusion. Agreed. And I think that was it on the noteworthy stuff from the DEVVE Telegram. There was one thing from yesterday, and I forgot to mention, Solana reached a $74 billion market cap in 10 months of releasing their mainnet. Let's hope DEVVE beats them. 74 billion is a lot, and there were not as many tokens last time, but DEVVE, God, it blows Solana out of the water with everything, with security, with speed, you name it. It's like Frieza after he had transformed into his third, like when Frieza has his first transformation, his second form, Piccolo comes in, he's like Nail Piccolo, Nolicolo, and he just goes in and wipes the floor with him. And then Frieza transforms again, second transformation, third stage, and then Krillin's just like, he's just kicking the crap out of Piccolo. So Krillin's just like, man, power, speed, tricks, he beats him. Same thing with DEVVE here. Put it against Solana on anything and it beats it. So something I'm not sure, I'm sure the team's thought about. You might have some snide attacks and snide remarks and maybe some people trying to take them down because they are going to be the best layer 1 blockchain out there. Easily usable. I mean, ETH is always going to be what it is, but again, transactions per second, the cost, again, DEVVE beats that. ETH just has like the network. ETH just has everything's built on ETH, right? I'm curious to see how the other chains handle it. Like you had there's some people out there. Who's that guy that invented Litecoin? Charlie Lee. He had said that he actually he seems like really chill. He's like, I actually regret doing it. He's like, if I could go back in time, 10, 15 years, I would just tell myself to just buy Bitcoin and not invent Litecoin. He's probably one of the ones that will be pretty neutral, but not here nor there. He'll probably praise DEVVE, but I could just picture some other people that can take a look at the network and just the sharding technology and just be like, okay, they're gonna take us over. It's like the taxi cab companies when Uber and Lyft came out. They're like, oh, we got to ban Uber and Lyft. They're gonna kill, and then you had the people like, Uber, Lyft, who uses that? Fuck those guys. No one's ever gonna use that. And then there was this girl I knew that her dad had a taxi cab company worth a couple $1 million. Wound up having to sell it for like $300K like years later because he didn't pay attention to Uber and Lyft. So there's going to be those people that just like, yeah, they claim this, they claim that, no one's ever going to move from here. And they're just not going to adapt to the needs of the market, and they're going to fail. And they'll get bought out, they'll get acquired, they'll die. But then you'll have the people that'll say like, oh, okay, I see what this is. We have to keep it down as long as we can so we can, yeah, there's going to probably be some wars. I actually haven't really thought about that until just now. Anyway, let's continue this. So I've got a couple comments. We have Sonny Bean of the profile pic saying, this sounds like fun. Let's have some fun. This beat is sick. I want to take a ride on your disco stick. That the Lady Gaga. That's not. Anyway, chilling and vibing, says Randy. We just chilling and vibing. We are. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Everything is awesome when you're part of a team. Okay, so Ledge says the reason is simple. There are big partners and institutions who, in one capacity or another, are either partnering with DEVVE or working with them. There are legal reasons why they can't mention the token name through official channels. What they can mention, though, is the name of the network. If the network name is the same as the coin, then they're publicly saying the coin name. That's why there's DEVX, there's the DEVVE blockchain, there's Devise. They're saying DEVVE all the time. This is the exact same reason behind CZ renaming the BSC chain to BNB, and there are many more examples of this in recent past. It's a PR strategy. It's also the same reason why everyone stopped saying public shard and started calling it the DEVVE network. And this is from Tom. Tom talking about API docs, saying right now private keys are managed with traditional security measures by DEVVE. Developers using the API do not have control of the keys. We will create the ability for users to control their own key in the future and maintain it on a hardware wallet. Ray has had a number of conversations with hardware wallet companies. All of the API functions will have the ability to be implemented with an externally signed transaction. He says, edit. Many customers and the TradFi space, which is the point of what we're doing, do not want to control their own keys and can work within the system as it currently is. Everyone will be able to operate as they feel most comfortable. Finally, within our approach, key management becomes less important in our system. This is one of the biggest strengths compared to everything else out there. You can set up protections for theft, misuse of keys, and private key loss, all that do not require any trust of a third party. Omar, good evening. My man, how you doing? Yeah, my man. Yeah, my man. Waiting for DEVVE to 10x. I said we'll go over them first, so let's see what we got here. DEVVE, daylight come. Oh my gosh, I can't type. I don't know why. Let me get. Oh, I don't have a ton of water here. I have more water. We are at 49 cents, up about 0.5% on the day. 179,000 in volume. Very, very, very low. Very, very low. Yes, this is a VeVe show, but we will we go over everything here. And in the title, it's VeVe X Whatnot History. And then you have OMI, Definity, DEVVE, daCat, SHIRO again. I go over everything. Yeah, DEVVE 179,000 volume. When will it do a 10x? I don't know how long ago this was, but I mentioned that when DEVVE reaches $30, I'll get a DEVVE tattoo. And we were talking about that in the Telegram chat today. I don't know what sparked it. I don't anticipate that in the next 3 months, but in the next 6 to 8 months, yeah, probably even higher. I mean, I told the people in the Telegram chat, if it hits $30 before the end of the year, I'll pay for all of y'all's, some of y'all's, not everyone's DEVVE tattoos. If they want it. And then some dude, I think it was in the trading group, asked like ChatGPT, hey, can you make a tattoo for DEVVE? And it's just Tom. Like Tom is the man. It's a picture of Tom, and it's a great photo. Got the books behind it. So smart. Anyway, I thought that was great. For the most part, I mean, you have the public chart. You have the developers that can develop on there. I don't see a reason why you can't do a 10x by the end of the year. 2.5 months away. What day is it? It's October 5th. It was on this day. On this day, I see clearly. I think it was a Tuesday. But on this day, 25 years ago, Gilmore Girls had first released. First premiered. Such a historic day. Anyway, it's the first 5 days of Q3. I don't really expect any announcements the first month. You might have one or two, but I think towards the second half of Q4 is when we go in and we start to get things rolling. Again, we're gonna have to wait. I think 8 weeks on this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, on 8 weeks from now is November 30th. I think by that time things are heating up. We're over $1, maybe $2, and the reason why I'd say we are over $1 at that point is because one, the overall market is just turning. I don't know why I'm remembering this with this reference where the Brothers Garcia, it's like a 20-something-year-old show, like 25 years old, and it was, long story short, I remember this ad, and it was, the middle brother is like more popular than the older brother now, like in high school. He's like, I turned the corner, bro. I'm getting sexy. That fact they put that in a kid's show is wild. Anyway, like Gandalf said, I will be back to you at the turn of the tide. And don't get me wrong, the tide is turning. The night is darkest just before the dawn. And I mean, that was probably, months ago. That was probably like April when everything was just in the absolute shitter. But now Bitcoin's at all-time highs. ETH is 10% away from there. It's close. I think we get, just from the market melt up that starts with the stock market and gold and rate cuts, and that will flow into a lot of other alts. We're only on season 3 here, phase 3 of alt season, the path to alt season. Phase 4 is like blow off top with alts. Right now, we just have some of the other top 10, top 20 that are doing really well, and that'll continue for a while. But all of that money will go into revenue generating projects and ones that have legit teams. Are we generating a lot of revenue right now for DEVVE? I don't think so. Will we as soon as the exchange launches? Absolutely. But they could raise money whenever they want. Shoot, oh no, it's Sunday. It's Sunday. I thought I missed the call today. Well, God, I have to. All right. As soon as I said that, Bitcoin's back down to 124. I think we were 125, or are we actually up to 120? Hang on. Where was I? Yeah, we were at 123.5. Now we're at 124. Look at that little itty bitty green candle. Love that stuff. 24.1. So I think we're over $1 for DEVVE by the end of November, but that's also contingent on, well, that's not contingent on, like, the overall market. The bull market will take care of that. Where it gets to 10x, which is about $5, right, from here, I think you need the announcement of the exchange partner. You might not even necessarily need the rollout of the exchange. You might just need the announcement to bring awareness. And once the spotlight is on DEVVE, like, once that announcement is said, like, you can't put that toothpaste back in the tube. You can't put that genie back in the bottle. That's something that once it's done, it's done. And you're, hopefully they have like a big, how do you do? Like, they have a big show of it. I think that would be great. And once they do, again, you can't turn it off like some radio. Like, that is there. It's out there, and everyone will be able to see. I just hope that the joint marketing campaign goes really well. But either way, I think $1 to $2 before you even get to that 10x that we're waiting for to go to, like, $5 plus. The announcement of that partner exchange, the exchange partner, and then again, scheduled for later this year, the rollout of the exchange. Maybe it's a nice Christmas gift. Because then we're all going to start making money, because link down below to sign up for the DEVVE exchange and generating your own code, because they pay out 60% of their trading fees, which is we're going to make so much freaking money from that. Like, oh my God. That's going to be insane. Reaching Vegas, baby. Okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. So that's where I see it. We will get to VeVe. We will get there more towards 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because that is when they go live on Whatnot. So I'm very curious about that. Kuma saying, "What up, fam? What's up, Kuma? How's it going?" Seabaugh saying, "I didn't invest in VeVe, but I'm discovering it thanks to DEVVE and Randy. Cheers, cheers." So VeVe, I guess we could talk a little bit about the Whatnot thing right now, since it's, shoot, where am I at here? Let's go to X. Let's go to no, okay. Wrong chat. Okay, here we go. Here is the Whatnot. Oh, shoot. Here is the Whatnot photos and the price list. They really messed up with the OMI, because they're, all right, so for example, Ron English, the Chrome Rabbits, they have a gold Chrome Rabbit and a silver Chrome Rabbit, and they're $3,000 each. which is a lot. But there's only 2 of them each. There's 4. There's 2 gold, 2 silver. So there's only 4 total. But it's like, okay, retail USD is $3,000 and 15 million OMI. That doesn't seem right because it's not. 15 million OMI is actually right now $4,800 at 00032. I think we're at 3294. Oh, damn. We actually have a little teeny tiny spike in OMI there as well. Are we moaning? So it went from 2294 to 3356. See if it goes updates any bit. Anyway, so we'll do 33. So it's about $5,000, and it's like, okay, well, that doesn't make sense. So it does seem like the team should be able to make that correction, because if you just get it for $3,000, why pay 15 million OMI, which is again like $4,800, and that was before, yeah, and that was at like 3.2, now 3.35. So, I think that in the next couple of minutes they should be releasing a new chart for that, for how much you would have to pay for it, because again, well, what would it be at, I would say at 335? How many millions? It'd be like 9 million, right? 9 million. Let's do this times 0.000 335. Yeah, it'd be about 9 million, give or take. Which I mean, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to be the one to get that. But it's one of, again, there's only 4 of them. 2 gold, 2 silver. So anyway, these are, be advised, Sebus, Sibakaka, B97. Not all of the stuff on VeVe is like that. Most of it is not. I mean, if you go for the higher grail stuff like Secret Rare Spider-Man, Secret Rare Miles Morales, Gold and Silver VeVe logo, it's actually well above that 3K mark. But most of the stuff, like, you could buy comics on there for $1. You could buy new comics that come out every Wednesday for like $2. It's like, well, Chavez, like, what? Yeah, so like new comics come out every Wednesday. They come out like 7 hours before they hit the shelves of local comic book stores, so you get to read them early. Nothing's ever been done like that before. And I think the normal comic book's like $5, $6. And it's like, okay, well, if you get the NFT version, they're like $7 to $11. So where did the $2 come from, Chavez? Like, well, there's only 1,000 of those each. And if you really wanted to get it like cheaper and you don't like NFTs for whatever reason, you can just get the digital read-only copy for like $4. And it's like, okay, well, where does the $2 stuff come from, Chavez? Like, so out of the 1,000 copies, which is pretty limited, there is, I think, like 600 common and like 200 uncommon, and then there's only 40 secret rare. There's like 100 ultra rare. I don't know how many rares there are. Maybe like 200, whatever it is. But yeah, so if you get a common, even though there's only 600 of those, or an uncommon where there's like 240, they usually get sold on the secondary for like $2 or $3, like a couple of dollars. And that's the new ones. Like, you can get, let's go to here. I mean, Aftermath. Bitcoin just gave its highest weekly close ever in history. Let's go. Let's see some of the comics that have come out, like last month, because I don't think. Okay, Fantastic Four. Is this a first appearance? This one is not a first appearance, so I don't care about that one. Okay, issue number 11. First appearance of the Impossible Man. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who that is. So that, let's see how much this made. All right, so how many editions were sold? It's only 1,000 of these that were sold, and this is a first appearance. So again, the Impossible Man, I have no idea who that is. That's not necessarily a really good one. Okay, issue number 7. Let's see what this one is. Okay, that's not a good one. I swear there was a bunch of fantastic, like a bunch of very incredible Fantastic Four ones recently. All right, issue number 6. Which one is this? The first Doctor Doom and Namor team up. Remaining editions -1. Did they? Okay. Oh, they burned 26. All right, so that all sold out. So this is the first Doctor Doom and Namor team up, and you could. So this is very historical, and you could get it for $2.33, and there's only 2,700 of them. Was number 10. This is the Fantastic Four versus Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom kidnaps Reed. You can get it for 2.5 gems. Like generally, people usually want the first 10. And there are 1745 sold, 994. So there's only 1745 of those. Let's issue number 9. What's this issue? Let's take a look. Fantastic Four announced bankruptcy. Submariner offers them $1 million to star in his own movie. What? That is insane. This one actually made more. That is what. How come this one sold 2,500 issues, but the team up only sold. Oh, they sold 2,700 issues. Okay, gotcha. That's why. All right, disregard. All right, so this one, Fantastic Four number 3, is the first appearance of the Fantastic Car. I think this one sold out. Yeah, well, it didn't. Well, this one had. Oh no, it sold out. This one had 4,444 editions. But you can get it for $1.50. So again, a bunch of these are very like let's say Fantastic Four number 8. First appearance of Alicia Masters and the Puppet Master. So this is double first appearance here. 3,000 of those. They sold 20. There's 2,700 of them in circulation. You get it for $1.20. Be advised that when VeVe first started, there were 60,000 copies of Marvel Comics number 1. There were 60,000 copies of Fantastic Four number 1. There were 60,000. I think there were only 30,000 copies of Fantastic Four number 5. That's first appearance of Doctor Doom. But those are grails in real life, and there's 60,000 of them and 30,000 of them, and these have a fraction of that. First appearance of Alicia Masters and Puppet Master is 3,000 editions of it, 2,700 technically, and you can get it for $1.20. So again, there are some, I think, very, very good deals on here, in my opinion. Silver Surfer issue number 1. I think there were so yeah, this one's a lot different. There's 2,000 editions of it, so 1,806 in circulation. They all sold out. This one's a lot. The floor price is like $10 for this, right? So that's different. But again, there's kind of something for everyone on there. There's a great collaboration. Definitely more eyes on the product. All right, let me. Okay. All right, we're still at 3.3. I didn't know if that was going to be one of those God candles. We're still at 3.3. We're good. VeVe Zombie says, "Yo, 12 months marketing just started. They're great." All right, Definity. Take a look at that here. Definity is at with $6,900 in volume. Everyone comment nice down below for the 69. And Bill Gardner. Like, after watching Fro call me with his Elektra memes, I decided to pick up the Elektra set as well. 2 iconic. Oh my God, yeah. There's a bunch of stuff that if you haven't been here, like if you haven't been here, there's a bunch of memes out there. Like Elektra was like one of the first memeable things because she looked awful. But people like love her for that. And it's still first appearance Elektra. But yeah, the memes are great. The internet does its thing. Would be great if they could also buy these on Stack. Yep, that'd be awesome. Rolled assets, Bitcoin. Yep, okay, cool. That'd be fun. Anyway, Definity, 6,900 in volume. Comment nice down below for the 69. $4.1 million market cap, 4.5 million fully diluted. It's up 5.5%, almost 6% on the day to about 2.6 cents. And here's, we had a big sell recently, an hour ago. That's why. Tell me why ain't nothing but a home. All right, who sold and how many tokens do they have left? They have a GFY, go F yourself token in there. what else is in there? They have some Ethereum. That they pretty much sold that for Ethereum. But there, speaking of wallets that we're taking a look at here, there was a wallet 16 hours ago. So it was at like 4 in the morning. So it was very, like, I don't know if they wanted to go under the radar or anything, but at 4 in the morning, you had somebody buy $2,200. Now it's worth $2,300. About 90,000 DEFINITY. Okay. What's the multi-chain info? Okay, they have a tiny bit of Ethereum. They have like $21 there. All right, what's so special about that? Well, go to the funded by wallet, like where these funds came from. Like how did Ethereum just appear into this wallet? And you take a look, and it's like, oh, okay, they have $900,000 in stables. Okay, 600,000 USDC, 300,000 Tether. Okay, I see that. Understand. And then you go to the multi-chain info, be like, oh yeah, what else do they have here? And it's $4.6 million, 3.7 million in Ethereum. That's 80% of their portfolio. The rest is USDC and Tether, but 3.7 million in ETH. They could literally buy out the entire market cap of DEFINITY right now. And they only have $2,300 worth. They bought 2,200 worth 23. DEFINITY is one of those tokens, I think, that can do like 1,000x. This person's only regret will likely be that they didn't buy more. Now, granted, Ethereum, I see going to like 12K now. Not right now, but, blow off top. Oh, I'm really out of... Should have drank more water. Anyway, I don't know how this guy found out about it. I'm very curious too, because he doesn't seem to have anything else. It's just Tether, USDC, and Ethereum. Those are the only three that he has. Obviously, the value on those are insane. And what does he do? What does he do when he goes in and what does he do? When ETH let's say it just doubles to like 9K, right? And instead of having 3.7, he has $7.4 million. Probably gonna buy more. Probably buy more DEFINITY. Like someone with that big a bag, you don't just throw $2,200. Like you're going in hard. And again, I don't know. I don't know where he decides to. Maybe he's gonna make another wallet and he just spread it out a little bit. But again, $2,200 is literally nothing for this guy. It's like a $4.6 million wallet. 1% of his portfolio is $46,000. If you want to say like, well, that's like with a bunch of stables in there. Okay, 3.7 million just in ETH, still $37,000 for 1%. 0.1% is $3,700. He put less than 1/10 of 1% of just his Ethereum into DEFINITY. That is like, am I Senator Palpatine in Star Wars Episode 1? Because we will watch your career with great interest. That is what I'm going to watch his wallet. Anyway, love y'all. DEFINITY actually had a... Where are we at here? They had a post earlier this morning. DEFINITY giveaway number 2, 6,000 DEFINITY for winners. Follow the DEFINITY network and DEFINITY token. Join the Telegram. Comment below with the Telegram join screenshot. And DEFINITY and tag 2 friends. Ends in 7 days. Just a reminder, you got to join the Telegram and drop a screenshot in the comments to be counted. Oh, look at that. Bill Gardner getting that bread. He's in. We love Bill Gardner. We were just talking about him. All good things. All good things. We love you. How many people will be proud to be citizens in this beautiful country of ours? Sorry. Whenever I hear we love you, I think of Eminem's White America. I think that's what it was called. America. Yes, Fanbom was on yesterday. Okay, let's continue on, shall we? We did DEFINITY, we did DEVVE. We talked about VeVe a little bit. We didn't really get too much to OMI. I will get into that a little bit, but let's go over SHIRO first. SHIRO's down 6% on the day to about 2.69 million in volume. I'm sorry, not volume. That's fully diluted market cap. 351,000 in volume, though. It's up 23% from yesterday. We'll take that. Abe laughing so hard is like I'm the only one on YouTube. First one here again. I love Abe. We love Abe. He's always quick with a comment, quick with a joke, light up his smoke. All right, let's go to the SHIRO X account. SHIRO Nico, and look at them being all festive for Halloween. Halloweeny dog. Let's see where we're at. Someone made bro, Sora went insane. The amount of hilarious things that I've seen with Sora is wild. I think the funniest thing was Stephen Hawking, his rolling his wheelchair down a half pipe like Tony Hawk and trying to do like a Super McVarial 900 landing on his face. I was like, that is the funniest AI video I've ever seen. Maybe not, but it was just wild that, like, man, why you do Stephen Hawking like that? Anyway, this guy named RagnarSheeb.eth, 16,000 followers, saying, SHIRO, the hero we needed. SHIRO isn't just a cat, he's a symbol of what a united community can build. From art to storytelling to innovation, SHIRO is bringing light and creativity to the crypto market. Project made by the community, for the community, and our wings are just starting to spread. Aw, I love that. Then you have SHIRO saying, who put this hole here? Oh, what is that? That looks like a little portal to where? I don't know. Maybe the daCat universe? daCat, as we'll have that crossover and it'll be epic. So there was a weekly Mew that you had Crypto Hero was on. He's doing those again. Love that. I got to give him some love. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, gosh. Do you ever feel like a misfit? Everything inside you is dark and twisted. Oh, but it's okay to be different. Iron Man 616 reposted the stream. So am I. So am I. Okay. Speaking of daCat, we're going to go over and see what our little Black Kitty is doing. There is $4 in volume today, so that's not a good look for it. Up and down 0% on the day because of it. $2.6 million market cap, and yeah, that is a wild. Only $4 hairs on the day. We gotta fix that. We do have some news for it. That news will be released within a week. How does my calendar look? Oh, it's November. Okay, there. We do have some news within a week. Probably this week. And you know what? In 4 days, I'm in New York Comic Con. Let's go. Can't wait. I had some bad food today. It was great. It was good food, but I need to do a lot of cardio tomorrow. A lot of cardio, a lot of abs, because I just, my last 2 weeks of diet just went down the drain. See about saying, DEVVE is winning a survey on X. 1 hour left. I feel like I saw that somewhere. Was it in the trading group? Oh, yes, it is. Yes. Oh, yes. DEVVE is winning 51%. Battle of the D's. You get 20K today. What are you placing with it? I obviously voted DEVVE because, of course, I feel like Definity should have been added on this, but yeah, DEVVE all day. Let's go. No, oh damn, DEVVE's blowing up these comments. Gotta love it. I'm liking them all. DEVVE. Oh damn, DEVVE's community is straight fire. Damn, that is some sweet. Yeah, hour 5 minutes left. The yayo reposting the stream, my man. Oh, Dogboy is all set for Vegas. Bring taps. Taps unfortunately has prior obligations. We will not be able to get taps there. Next, am I War Machine and Iron Man 1? Because next time, baby. Next time. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, need more protein. Not as many calories because I'm fat AF. Okay, where was I? Junebug saying, what survey? It was on X, and it's pretty much done now, and DEVVE won. But NT says, are you more bullish on OMI or DEVVE? Short term and long term. OMI's right now, OMI is technically safer because they have all those partnerships announced: Marvel, Disney, Star Wars, etc. Lamborghini, Aston Martin, and not only do they have them announced, but we've actually gone through with all of them, with all of their partners and all of their, and there's revenue from them. They're making hundreds of thousands of dollars each, well into the six figures each month. So because of that, and they're making a lot of money, OMI's technically safer. DEVVE, yeah, supposedly their exchange list, their exchange partner, I should say, is signed. We still don't know who it is. It should be someone that's really big in the world, London, Beijing, New York, etc. One of those stock exchanges is probably pretty likely. I don't think they would make a big deal out of it if it was just some unknown exchange that doesn't do that much. Probably there's not a lot of eyes on it. I think it would be one of those three, or Nasdaq's number 4 that some people are speculating because it's also really big. And Nasdaq has mentioned stuff about what they want to do. It seems like only the DEVVE blockchain could do. But again, up until they actually publicly announce it, and again, the announcement is one thing, but what does the actual partnership look like? How much revenue do they generate from it? We're really, really curious, and so right now, OMI is technically the safer bet. That being said, DEVVE probably has that chance to do. I made a video the other day saying that it could do 1000x, and I 100% believe it. OMI is not going to do 1000x. 100x is for OMI right now about 3 cents, and it would be $10 billion. So 1000x would be 30 cents, and it would be $100 billion mark. Like that is insane. So OMI is not doing 1000x, most likely. DEVVE though definitely could. 100x for DEVVE right now is just a $4 billion. So yeah, 40 billion for what DEVVE is literally changing the entire world financial system. So despite OMI currently being safer, in my opinion, DEVVE has the potential to outperform pretty much everything else. And again, I think DEFINITY can do that as well. But DEFINITY has a $4 million market cap. DEVVE has like a $14 million market cap. And none of this is financial advice. Super cool. Bro, so true. God, I wish I could. I wish I could read some of these things. So it was a great question. Bullish on DEVVE. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Also bullish on DEVVE. Okay. New to your channel. What the F is a VeVe? Well, Mr. Gengar over there. Dude, Gengar is doing super well in the TCG right now. Like Gengar's across the board, from the first appearance on Fossil Set to Masaki cards to Sabrina's Gengar, both the Sabrina's Gengar on the Gym Challenge and the Gym Hero set, to the new Gengars, like going insane, right? Super popular. Yeah, so VeVe is the largest digital collectibles platform in the world. I just went over some of the partners there that it had. Marvel, Disney, Star Wars, DC, Lamborghini, Aston Martin, United States Postal Service, Powerpuff Girls, Ghostbusters, like all of Cartoon Network, all like Universal, Back to the Future. Yeah, an insane amount. And they sell everything. And they have a collab with Whatnot today, Phygital collab. And I'll read the licenses again real quick, but I want to go over OMI. About 3% on the day to 000 333 000 333. Let's see how much volume it has. I'm going to say 8 to 9 million. 9.7 million. Let's go in volume. $90 million market cap. Wicked, little wicked spike there. A little wicked spike. Let's see where some of that volume is coming from. Oh, first I'm going to vote bullish on OMI today, both on CoinGecko and on CoinMarketCap. I'm going to vote bullish. I'm going to type in, I'm bullish on OMI, posting, post submitted. Very good. OMI is the story of the day. The rest of the market down while everyone chasing green candles. Wow, that chart. That is 23 hours ago. And of course, Stacker monthly leaderboards reset at the beginning of the month. We're only a few days into October. Oh, here's a screenshot. Yeah, a lot of good stuff. So that's a VeVe. Isn't there a VeVe thing soon? Yes, the whatnot. The whatnot post. I don't know if we have a link for. I mean, we could just go to. I'll go to the whatnot stream and we'll take a look at it. Anyway, here's what else we have. There's a bunch of Ron English stuff, t-shirts, hoodies, the rabbits that are 3K. Then we have Matt Gondak, who has a Bon Appetit toy, yellow, blue. There's a digital blind box, a print, a couple of prints there. Oh, these are a lot. These are a lot. Okay, there's 1,000 Matt Gondak digital blind boxes for $50 each. Damn. Okay, Cool Rain. I'm not sure who Cool Rain is, but there's a pot ball, love, bowling, hit, X1, 8, BB, Wilson, mouse, showman, keyring, print, white large, white extra large, black double XL, white L, white double XL, black L. Like there's okay for OMI, they have those t-shirts. Then there's Fig Pin. No, I'm sorry. There's Toby. Oh, is this Toby? Oh, I thought it was Toby from Gary Bateman. It's just a person named Toby. Those are going to be, oh my God, $4,500 for a Toby one small step figure. $4,500 is a ton of money. Granted, there's only 5 of them, but still, geez. Then there's a Fig Pin, the Fig Pin VeVeverse purple logo pin. There's only going to be 500 of those. $25. Not bad. Not bad, kid. Small survey on X between best 4 projects. Agreed. Other Darrow says, is whatnot David's big? No, that is not David's big announcement. It's funny though. Funny. There's also a Hong Kong heart logo from VeVe. Oh, it's a digital redemption. There's 100 of them. Oh, you just have to be an attendee. If you're an attendee, you get one. Very good. George, I had to go over the Kaiju today. Ultra rare, unfortunately, but DCA 2 more to bring the cost down. Yeah, I don't think this did that well. I don't think they made 10K, but let's see. It's the Bart Bon Appetit Kaiju. The editions. How many did we sell? 280 editions. Actually, we did make 10K. That's actually 14,000. That's actually more than I thought we would. Okay, yeah, not bad. I'm going to say because they were $50, the ultra rare is probably going to be 30. Oh my God, the ultra rare is literally $9. The secret rare, I'm going to assume, is several hundred. Secret rare is $1,800. Oh my God. Damn, that secret rare of that is kind of worth it to go for, to be honest. Because even if you sell it for 1,000, you could buy 20 of them. What's the ratio here? 55 to 1,000. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, it should be like a 1 in 20. So you buy 20 of them and sell it for like 1,200. You get your money back. Actually, not bad. And not that I'm gonna do that. I'm not going to. Bill Gardner with those dabs. Love it. Taylor Swift. Oh my God, bro. Taylor Swift. A heart of Ophelia. Such a good song. On the land, the sea, the sky, pledge allegiance to your hands, your team, your vibes. Oh my God, such a good. That is one of my new favorite Taylor Swift songs. Bad Blood was so good. Obviously the old school. Yeah, on the phone with the girlfriend. She, like that. That's like vintage Taylor Swift. She's got a little bit more softer in years, but although the song would. Also, Nicki Minaj is like, oh my God, like there's So Nicki Minaj went crazy on Twitter the other day, like talking about Taylor Swift's new song "Would," which is, oh my god, good for you, girl. You good for Travis Kelce too. Good for all of them. Good for them both. Good young, good-looking couple getting that bread. I did not mean to. Oh my god, didn't mean to look at that message, but I did. I have no one to blame but myself. Anyway, Bill Garner, thank you. Saying I had to watch Pro call me with his Electra memes. I decided to pick up the Electra set as well too. Iconic, very good. Thank you for the super chat. Pink Panther says I go to Stacker first for the best price. Yeah, Stacker usually has better prices if you want to pay. If you want to buy some of the comics or collectibles, but pay in crypto, it's usually a bit cheaper. Save a little bit of money. Yep. Whatnot soon. Whatnot in 10 minutes, boys. Junebug says I don't follow TCG. I just like Gengar and the pick is sick. Okay, yeah. So I wonder if you like the games or the anime. So the games, Gengar was really hard to use when you were younger because I mean, you needed someone to trade with. Like you could only evolve him by trading, and that's fine when but like or during a playthrough, like I don't know, especially now, like when we have like I have, excuse me, on my GBC Lite, I have blue, silver, yellow, red. I can't trade with anyone because like it works like that. The only one that I really used when I was younger that was one of the trade evolutions was Machamp, because in Pokemon Yellow, there's this dude in one of the ramps. It's like not Rock Tunnel. I think it's the ramp that you go to get from Cerulean City to Vermilion. I think it's that one. You can give a guy a Cubone, and he'll give you a Machoke. And then once you get the Machoke, it evolves into Machamp, and you get just that epic Pokemon. It's such a like before the 4th badge, because you have to, in order to get a Cubone, you have to go to what's its name? You have to go to the Pokemon Tower, the Lavender Tower, the death place. I forget the Pokemon Graveyard, and Cubone's there. And then once you capture him there, then you can go trade with that dude, and then you get a Machamp literally before the 4th gym, which is awesome. Actually, you have a lot of amazing trades in that yellow game. You can get a Clefairy for Mr. Mime. You obviously have your Pikachu. And then, honestly, that's really all you need. I'm trying to think of some other ones that you can use, but Mr. Mime and Pikachu and Machamp, honestly, is really all you need. A rock type Pokemon you take out with Machamp. Mr. Mime takes care of like your grass poisons, which there's so many grass poisons in those 1st generation games. Like you can defeat it. You can defeat like Pokemon Red with just like a Charizard and a Beedrill. Like that's all you need. Because Beedrill's Twin Needle is just such a good move, and you can give it Swords Dance, insane stuff. I guess the only thing you would really need in Pokemon Yellow would be a Surfer. You can just have your Squirtle. You don't really need it for a Rock or Fire type Pokemon. I mean, you can if you want, but you really just need it to surf. Anyway, but in the anime, yeah, Gengar was like a fan favorite because that Lavender Town episode was such a good episode. The Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar, and then again years later where he sees the Pokeballs in that ship that sank, and then when Ash gets a Gengar, and his other Pokemon are teaching it how to do Fire Punch. That was one of the best. Oh my god. Yeah, Gengar's such a sweet Pokemon, and the Mega Evolution, and he's part of. I don't know if you know Jeremy Padawar. You know Squishmallows. Jeremy Padawar. He's a buddy of mine. He's chief brand officer of Jazzwares. They make Squishmallows. So thank him. Shout out to him. He might even be at New York Comic Con. I'll let him know. That Gengar is one of your favorites. I'll see if I can get something. Right, we'll do a giveaway. So VeVe is the what do you call it? VeVe is the platform where you buy the digital collectibles, but their OMI token, ACOMI, OMI, that is the token that powers their metaverse. In order to buy all of these collectibles, you can go on Stacker and you can use OMI. It's on base. So you can go to CoinMarketCap, search in ACOMI. Right now it's number 400. And you can go from there. Anyway, JKRB, give me those thumbs up. My man. Yeah, my man. Yeah, my man. Bilgar says, it came with a Vigil statue that have an insane value as well. Ooh, no wonder. No wonder it's $1,800. Jesus. Shout out to Miss Gecko. Always requoting my stream. I love this lady so much. She's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Bilgar says, Randy, did you hear Taylor is considering buying a house in Hunting Valley, Ohio? That's the case. A high probability I would work on her place. Bro, that would be amazing. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm trying to think, why there? Why not like Kansas City? Yeah, that's where her hubby is for now, unless he's traded to the Browns or something. But yeah, that'd be so cool. If you do, could you like, could I like be like your follow-on apprentice, you know, for like a day? And bro, I'll pitch your OMI. I'll pitch your Definity. I'll pitch your DEVVE. I'll pitch her daCat. And yeah, I'll be like, hey, Taylor. I know I'm like following, you know, my friend Bill with a tool bag with me, but I swear I'm a crypto consultant. Let's talk. Maybe her husband or her fiance would be the person to talk to. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, God, that'd be insane, bro. Good for you. Considering what? What are we considering? Oh yeah, considering. Yeah. I mean, she's probably considering lots of places, but you know, it's fun to speculate. Vegan things, my man. Vegan things. I'm actually going to get a pair of those glasses. I got them yesterday. I don't know when they're going to ship. Might be months. Who knows? Crap. Beer frozen. Burnt my pizza. And the girlfriend is. Oh my god. Ooh. 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 Oof. Sorry. Give me 1 sec. I'm sorry. Give me like 1 minute here. I'm sorry. Huh. I don't. Oh no. I need sushi so bad. I am so hungry for sushi. His family's from Cleveland Heights. All right. $18 million home. Damn. That would be really cool. That would be really dope. I would thoroughly enjoy that. Okay. Anyway, we're about to start on the whatnot here. Oh gosh. Let's go to it. I'm good, yeah, feeling alright, baby. I'ma have the best second night of my life. Followed hosts. Well, I think I follow VeVe, right? Okay, we are lying in wait, waiting with patience for the spring. The flowers will bloom renewed again, knowing there's more behind the pain of today. All those scars from yesterday remain. Come on, VeVe, you can go on living as much as your heart believes. You can't be born again, although you can change. VeVe, let's stay together always. Okay, there's no shows, there's no reviews, there's no clips. We're gonna wait. We have 1 minute left, and we will wait. What's up, Energy? How you doing, fam? We're waiting for VeVe to go live on Whatnot, but they have not yet. So, how's the beginning of that song though? I was so happy when you smiled. The smile breaks through the clouds of gray, knowing there's more beyond the pain of today. Waiting with patience for wait, what line? Like lying in wait. What the heck does that line come from? Waiting with patience for the spring flowers. No, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, where does lying in wait? Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind if I don't figure that out. It is almost 9 o'clock. We have about 10, 12, 15 seconds here. Waiting for him. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Should we go over some other news? We have a bunch of news to go over. All right, it's 9 o'clock, people. Let's go. Let's go, VeVe official. Where you at, girl? VeVe Whatnot channel does not look ready at all. I could have been. Give me 1 sec. It's supposed to. Like right meow. You know, they're gonna be fashionably late, right? You know, they gotta get there. I'm pretty sure Mr. MC1 like confirmed it here. Mr. MC1 is saying history made by VeVe official. More tonight. Menu right here. Yep. Okay. Yep. Be a part of VeVe history. 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tonight, which is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know, again, we're gonna give them a little bit. We're gonna give them a little bit. We're gonna go back to them. Okay. All right. All right. I feel like we're close. I feel like we're close here. Oh, there's 2 products here. But wait, what products? No reviews, no clips, no shows, shop. It says 2 products, but nothing for sale. Oh, okay. There's some products. Cool Rain t-shirt. Okay, but where's the show? 1 sold. All right, it sold 1 of, but I think that was there. Okay, how do we? Okay, so there's some products over here, but are they not live? Are they not? Maybe they're just putting out the products first. Once the products are put out, then they might go live. Because, you know, there should be. Okay, hold on. There's the Ron English t-shirt. There's more t-shirts. There's a Toby 1 small step print. You know, there's 40 doll hairs there. Hold on. Let me go check something real quick. Bro. Ron English's Delusionville looks dope. Oh! What is this, the land of joy and whimsy? Bro, the land of joy and whimsy in Delusionville looks epic. My God. That looks really cool. Ron English, my man. All right, anyway. Jesus, that looks amazing. That is insane. Okay, there's nothing here on shows. Good morning, Flippy Love VeVe. I see you have a new profile picture. I dig it. I dig it. Is Venus? They should have at least 1 listing under the show tab at this point. They should. But they don't. I mean, they have a bunch of listings under shop, like the VeVe Fig Pin. Okay, hold on. And they just posted on their YouTube.
Welcome to Hong Kong Designer Con.
Can I play this music? It's VeVe's. So I think it should be fine. Hold on a sec. Bro, David looking really good here. Okay, there's Ron English. There's a couple of little people out there. Oh, got a bunch of those barks. This does look really cool. There's Ron English. There's my bae. I love David so much. This is great. Okay, I'm gonna say that's gonna be my new TISM thing. Oh! Give me like Oh god. I'm sorry. I need like 1 minute here. Sorry. I had to. Okay. Anyway, we got where were we here? Yes, I saw that. There's only 500 of those, so those should probably be only $7. Oh, there's 77 available. Oh my god. So how do the other? There's 77 available on here, which means that the other 423 are available in DesignerCon, because there was supposed to be 500 of them. It's a physical. All right, there's only a couple of Phigitals. That one is a physical only. Okay. All right, let me go back out and see if VeVe has a show. Nothing on there at the moment. Oh, 75 available now. So either 425 people have bought that fig pin already, or I don't know, because that's one that has like 6 like saves. So that looks really pop. Okay, the 3000 Ron English gold, and yeah, there's only 2 of those each. That is, yeah. I'm curious to see if anyone's going to get those. I'm sure someone will. Yeah, 3000 for those. Ron English, ridiculous. Goodbye, VeVe. Bro, there's only 2 of them each, right? Like there's only 2 of those each in the world. 2 gold and 2 silver. So it's not like there's and it's digital. So it's not like it's there's like 1,000 of them. There's only 2 each. I just want to really drive that point home. Oh, you did get the fig pin. Okay, let me see how many are left now. Oh, there's 69 available left. Everyone comment nice down below over the 69. Very nice, very nice. Droxlive, how do you know if you're first 25? I don't know. I'm not sure. The world may never know. I really want to see if anyone buys those Ron English ones. I mean, I'm sure they will, but I'm curious, like who and where and when. Got my pin. Love Purple. What movie is that from? Love Purple. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Just man, that's a money dance if I've ever seen. It's something. It's something. It's a. It was a dance. I don't know. It wasn't a money dance. I mean, not really. Always dancing. All right, always dance for money. But aren't I allowed to love? Dude, there was this. So I was living with my friend Mark. This is like years ago, in like my 20s, and I like adopted his daughter, like, because she was like at the age where she's like getting into video games and getting into good music, and I was like, all right, we're getting the Wii, we're getting like all this stuff, and so like her friends were over one day, and guys, I don't know if y'all have kids or not. Whatever you tell, like if you ever say anything in front of your kids. They don't keep secrets. The amount of tea that was spilt by these children is like, oh my god, it wild. It's like a Momo the Cat song. Yeah, my brother got arrested sniffing a table. Like um. Anyway, long story short, what one of the girls said something about like her mom going out a day. I was like, oh, is your mom single? And I, and then one of the other girls was like, fuck off, Randy. I was like, I can't have love. I can't be allowed to love. Anyway, the dance that I did was a little bit more of a love dance. Good times, good times. Anomaly detected. Okay, hold on. We got to go out of here. We got to get to, oh, let's see the fig pin now. 61 available. That is going down slightly. Okay, run English. Other run English are still 2 available. So I want to get to nice Jay-Z. Jay-Z. This Jay-Z. So there was 130 something pins when it loaded. Nice. I'm curious how they got, why they only loaded 130 when there's 500 available. Unless 370 were bought there. That would have been interesting. Bought a pin too. Very nice, very nice. Good times. Answer: Batman. Vicky Vale says to Joker. You're right. You're right. Hidden Jester says, "How do you know if your first 25?" I don't know. Like I have no idea. I mean, for the fig pin, you're not going to be able to. That's not there now because if it started at 130 and now it's down to 60 left, you're not going to know. 179. Oh, okay. So there must have been an insane amount. Like, did they load up 500 of those and they're all gone now? I mean, good for them if they did. It's a nice 12K. Because they're mostly gone. There's 60 left. The Matt Gondek ones. Wait, there's 11. All right, hold on. The Matt Gondek, these. All right, we got to go back here. Let's go back to the beginning. Back to when the earth. Okay, which one am I looking at? No, I don't need you. Are you? Okay. Matt Gondek Bone Appetite figure Watt Yellow. There are 195 of those at 170. And there's only 11 left. Bro, what? There were 195 at 170. So they damn, he sold 30K in like minutes, bro. That was a yellow one. Okay, there's a Malibu blue one. Okay, what's the Malibu blue? There's only 45 of those at 230. And there's 8 left. So 37 times 2, that's another 8K. So they made like 40K on that, like super quick. Check the price of Bitcoin earlier. 125,369. Damn, she fine. Suck it to me one more time. Get low to the window. Oh, that's the dance I should have been doing. Get low to the windows, to the walls, to the sweat drop down. Sorry. So 25 of the first buyer get to Hong Kong. Oh, okay. Got you. All right. So that's the Matt Gondek one, or it's another Matt Gondek one. There's definitely others, right? All right, the Bone Appetit. There's a print, Malibu Blue. What is the print? 50 of those, 225 each. Damn. There's 8 left. 42 times 225. Bro, Matt Gondek is making bank today. Sheesh. That is insane. That is incredible. The probably loaded like 200. Oh, maybe they're only loading partial there, and partials at like the store. Oh, my back. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, some might be there. There's only 50 available fig pins now. The sea, the sky, to your hand. Team your vibes. There's another Definity buy here. Up to 2.6 cents. Okay. Let's take a look at the. Oh, it's still only 6.9K in volume, which is interesting considering we just had another little purchase there. Not bad though. Not bad. 47FB8. We take a look at 47FB8's wallet. They actually have $5,500 worth of DEVVE, and this $700 of Definity, and that looks to be about it. Funded by Coinbase. Okay, not bad, not bad, kid. O'Malley's over on hosting. VeVe takes over whatnot. Omar be doing the Lord's work as well. Mr. Tradvestor, this is supposed to be worldwide, right? Been trying to buy from Canada, but it won't let me. What error is it giving you? Like, why is it? Can you let me know? And I don't know why they're not live with this. I mean, is it because me and O'Malley are live? Maybe they're having some technical difficulties and they just haven't. But this would do really, really well, like if they were live. Oh, there's not a lot of these t-shirts left either. The Cool Rain Potball t-shirt, there's 6 left. Yeah, there's not very many of these that are on here. And there's, okay, clips, no reviews, no shows. All right, interesting. And it says, sad, it says shipping between US and Canada is suspended. What? Suspended? No way. Fudge, okay. Yes, I know. First and last name, okay. I have to type in my address here. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Okay. Make that default. United States of America. Save. Okay, that's fine too. Okay. So I mean, I don't want to confirm the purchase and spend the $35, but it seems to be letting me do it fine. So no whatnot show auction, just products in the store. I can dig it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can whatever. I feel like Apollo Creed, when talking to his trainers, be like, what do we have to do? I want people to go in and I want them talking dirty to them on the news. I want I want to dog him. I want to hound him into a rematch. And then his trainer says, like, you do realize if you do this, you're setting yourself up as the bad guy. And then Apollo Creed says, look, man, whatever gets them in the ring. So for me, like, whatever gets them to get more money, whatever gets more eyes on them, I'm fine with it. But if they were going this route, like, this is what Whatnot's about. They're about going live, and they're about going, like, streaming and grinding. So I wish they would. That being said, as long as they're making money, it's fine. It's fine. There's made a 2000 stacker for digital, whatnot for Phygital. Fair point. Andy, damn strike, damn rip, ribbon pasta, mince matter. Yeah. Ike, the frozen one sickle, says, isn't whatnot all about live auctions? Yeah, usually it is. Like that's part of the fun of it, is being able to go and part of the fun is like blind box pack ripping as well, but yeah, that's usually what it's about. 47 of those left. Yeah. And I think you are able to buy them in OMI too. Because if you do payments, you should be able to buy these with OMI. Because that's what they said. But it's not letting me pay with OMI. So definitely not. Definitely got to cancel that. I believe that they'll do the video on whatnot at Comic-Con. Oh, if we're gonna get enough, like, by all means, I would love it if they were to do more of these. I just want to be able to. Also, it said 18 products, but I'm only counting 1, 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 there. But I only count 13 products. Unless like a few products have sold out already. Well, the first live show is going to be at New York Comic Con. It's just an open store for Hong Kong. Okay, all right. Let me go in and take a picture of that. Okay. Let me text my cousin back. The first live show will be at New York Comic Con. This is just an open store for Hong Kong. Very good. Very good. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Accumulate all my gems, waiting for mid-November. I will also wait for mid-November. All right, we got some news to do as well. It says, I'm just saying, when Gary Vee gets on Whatnot, he's dropping knowledge and dropping giveaways. Yes, I would 100% do this as well. I would 100% do that as well. All right, anyway, we have some, let's go over some news, shall we? Let's shall. Team Dream Vision says every kingdom has its treasures, but only one collection has captured magic through time. When magic meets history, when art pays tribute to the most iconic series, the one that started it all, Moments. And he goes in and talks about the golden moments. Looks like he has that set. Just in, a U.S. court has ruled that Bored Ape NFTs and ApeCoin are not securities under federal law. Very nice. I went over the DEVVE stuff before. Satoshi Nakamoto now holds over $134 billion worth of Bitcoin. I repeat, Satoshi Nakamoto has over $134 billion worth of Bitcoin. Who is he really? I think he's 3 people. Shout out to Amar Youssef for reaching level 75. Congrats on you. We have D Tribes finally secured the first Marvel comic ever, Marvel Comics #1 Secret Rare, for $2,450. He did it. He got that bread. Good on him. Mint number 46,838. And then we have a Donnie. The stacker floor price is now $5,700. I think the last one that had sold was definitely under 5K. But now if you want one, 5,700. The Whatnot VeVe promo had a Statue of Liberty. Oh, that would be dope. That would be. Thanks, AA Ron. AA Ron. Bitcoin has flipped Amazon, meaning that it is worth more than the entire company of Amazon, which is $2.3 trillion valuation, and it's looking for silver next. Looking for silver. We got another comment here. Let's try. Just to clarify, Canada post-strike. Gotcha. I'm not going to lie. I don't know anything about Canada. I don't know if they're striking. I don't know what's going on over there. Because it's not my bag, baby. Trump says Israel hostage deal and no delays. I appreciate that Israel has temporarily stopped bombing in order to give the hostages a release and peace deal a chance to be completed. I think there was an update on that today. This is from yesterday, though. Oh my God, Kirby. Jesse.base.e says, we're going to bring them all on base. Talking about Coinbase. Coinbase saying we've partnered with Samsung to bring crypto to 75 million new people. We're going to bring them all on base. And Akomi had requoted that saying 75 million more reasons why we're excited to be building the token that powers digital collecting on base. The future is on chain and the world is coming. Join us. Join us. Picture of my friend trying on my old battle rattle. Thought that was fun. There's a world famous clown motel in Nevada, in Tonopah, Nevada. I will stay there. All right, guys, I have this amazing idea, but I can't share it yet. I'm going to share it because I don't think anyone's going to do it. So there's I want to stay in, I want to stay in the clown motel, right? Because it's a world famous clown motel and it's supposedly really spooky. And I want to stay in places that are spooky because they make for good stories. So I tell this to my friend. I was like, hey, next time we're out in Vegas, let's do this. And he's like, well, it's like 3 hours out of our way. I was like, okay, that's a bit away. And then she says, well, how about we stay in the house, like if we go to California, let's stay in a house that the poltergeist, was like the poltergeist house. Like, okay. So this is the poltergeist movie house. Some people bought it. They turned it into an Airbnb. Awesome. How much? For 3 nights in January, it's 6,900 doll hairs. Everyone comment nice down below for the 69. That is insane. It is $2,300 a night. There's no big holidays on that time. I know. I checked. It's just so okay. You know what? Yeah, that's there's no big holidays there. I was like, okay, that's wild. And I was like, well, the house probably goes for a little bit of a premium because a little historic. And then I'm thinking, but Airbnbs, let's say around like Long Island, you can get some for like a couple hundred a night. Not bad. So I was like, okay, let's say a house in Long Island, 600,000. Yeah, 500,000, 600K. It depends where you go, right? Well, Amityville's an okay area, but the Amityville Horror House, that's like the local legend around Long Island, right? Oh, the people that that's where the Amityville, like there's a legit house where it happened based on the movies that were based off of it, and that house is up for sale every couple of years. Why? Because the new owners, after a few years, they nope the heck right out of there. Okay, cool. My idea, if a poltergeist house gets $2,300 a night, the Amityville Horror House, which I think is a much more popular movie, I think that's a much more popular brand and IP, pay $1 million for the house. Even if you're getting $2,000 a night, you make up for that house in like 2 years. Pays for itself. So that's my idea. I'm gonna buy the Amityville Horror House next year if it's gonna go on sale, because it goes on sale every couple of years, and then I'll turn it into Airbnb. And then there's gonna be freaks like me that are gonna want to pay $2,000 a night to stay there. So that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, let's keep going here. Where was I? This is old news. I don't know why. This is from May. Apple agreed to pay $95 million back in May in a class action lawsuit for listening to you. This is why I don't have Apple. Heck, Apple. I will never. Rite Aid is dead. 60 years of pharmacy history gone. After 60 years of scoops, scripts, and sales, Rite Aid has shuttered every store nationwide following its second bankruptcy in 2 years. Only 5,000 stores strong, the pharmacy chain is now a ghost website directing customers to CVS and Walgreens for refills and to a form if they want their records back. Rite Aid blamed rapidly evolving retail and healthcare landscapes, but debt, lawsuits, and bad debts did the real damage. Even its beloved thrifty ice cream brand was auctioned off because nostalgia doesn't pay $2.5 billion in debt. That is insane. Ash Crypto Reels has 2 more Fed rates coming in 2025. Rate cuts coming, I should say. Trump planning on a $1,000 to $2,000 stimulus bill. 30 plus altcoin ETFs are filed with the SEC. QE money printing will start soon. Trillions will flow into crypto, and altcoins will explode 10 to 50x. This is from Ash Crypto Real, so take that with a huge, 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 huge grain of salt. Okay, yeah. I drank all my water. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I will. Yes. Sorry. Yeah. Stretch the body. Okay. Here we go. Put my right leg in, my right leg in. Oh my god, I can't get this freaking thing on. Okay, there we go. Who just texted me? Please send. Okay, very good. Oh, Ben in Korea, my man. He's about to join the Definity markets. Okay, let me shout out my boy here. Give me one sec. Ben is Bay. Love that man. All right, anyway. The Trump team is quietly working on a plan to turn a $50 million Defense Production Act grant into stock in Critical Metals Corp, snagging roughly 8% of Greenland's biggest rare earths mine. The same island Trump once wanted to buy outright. The move would hand Washington a direct stake in the Tanbreeze deposit, a mountain of minerals vital for electric cars, smartphones, and missile systems that China mostly controls right now. Biden's crew once helped sell the mine cheap to this New York company, but Trump seems eager to grab a piece for America before Beijing circles back for another offer. It's a political power play disguised as an investment, proving that whoever controls the minerals controls the future. Agreed. YouTube surrenders, pays President Trump $24.5 million for illegal ban. That is wild. Theo, at Theo, Theo, over on X, says, the blocking of third-party IPs on Sora is an insane nerf, way less fun now. And we have a quote from that, from our very own Foster Hill, who just yesterday had said, I have a thesis about IP and brand legitimacy that makes me mega bullish on the licensed digital collecting space. I believe AI will transform many aspects of daily life, and I'm excited about many of its developments and advances. Recently, OpenAI released Sora, and social media was immediately flooded with incredible AI-generated content featuring the world's biggest brands and IPs. I had two thoughts. This opens up a world of possibilities, and it won't last. Within 3 days, Sora had significantly restricted users' ability to generate content with third-party brands and IP. Regardless of opinions about this decision, the speed of these restrictions support my thesis. Brand recognition and permanency matter enormously. AI has made so many things possible for the first time or dramatically easier than before. New AI-generated products and creations emerge faster than anyone can track. But here's the critical question. If people can create anything at a click of a button, what makes something special? How will it hold value? The answer, in my opinion, is brand and IP rights. AI can make almost anything you want, but it can't legally infringe on established creators and creations that hold permanence. We're not saying that you can't use AI for certain stuff, but you have to have the rights to do them. So if you have the rights, like VeVe does, and you want to do something on, let's say, like Roblox, because Roblox had that huge article a couple months ago about how they're doing the opposite of what Fortnite is. Instead of going to all the licenses and working with them separately, anyone that already has the license rights can come in and build stuff on Roblox. That would be perfect for VeVe. And if they already have the license to do that stuff, they could have AI do it, but just do it on Roblox. That is stupid fucking simple. You know how many companies out there, like not tech, like sandwich shops and, you know, plumbers, and like how many just legit businesses out there have a website that's like 10 or 15 years old? Say like, hey, I saw your website is trash. Let me build a new one for $500. My last website was $2,000. Okay. And even if you don't know how to build a website, you could do it with AI in minutes. And so again, it's, if they can go on, and we set this precedence here, which it seems like Sora already did. You can't do anything with licensed brand IPs unless you have the rights to do so. Now, VeVe has the rights to do a lot of these things. If they can do that, they don't even need to pay anyone. They could just have this fucking 20-year-old drop out of college, come in and be like, hey, we don't know how to talk to ChatGPT and Sora and all this shit. We know what we want to do. Translate it so that ChatGPT makes it into Roblox. They don't even need to have an official partnership with Roblox, but they have the IP. They should be able to do whatever they want. I feel like this is like $1 billion idea here. This is, Foster Hill continues saying, this is one of the few areas where AI cannot create or improve. because you can't create or improve what you don't own or have the rights to. I'm gonna make a video on this later. For better or worse, licensed brands and IPs have withstood the test of time because they control access, evolution, and distribution. They're interested in ensure the growth and sustainability of these brands. I believe that this will continue over time, and that's why I'm bullish on licensed digital collecting and platforms like VeVe Official. Agreed. Rowan says OMI is ready for takeoff. Agreed. VeVe Viral says, I confidently believe that at some point between November and February, we'll get a 10x on OMI. Also agreed. $80 million worth of crypto shorts were liquidated yesterday between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. Whatnot Support gave me my $15 in credit. That was very nice of them. Taylor Swift's Life of a Showgirl is officially the fastest album in history to hit #1 on Apple Music in 100 countries in 7 hours and 50 minutes. That's insane. Oh, Jay, my bae. Oh, my other bae. It's good to be the king. President Nayib Bukele's posts El Salvador Bitcoin reserve showing $475 million in unrealized profit. Did you know that Arizona has bison? Because I know that now. Bitcoin's passed a $2.5 trillion market cap. Let's take a look at the markets before we fudge. I didn't mean to do that. Let's take a look at the markets one more time. People will get caught off guard on Definity. It's going to rocket, and people will be on the sidelines. You're not bullish enough. I agree, senor. No one is bullish enough. Bitcoin at 123.9. ETH at 45 hundo. I think we're good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm feeling. Gold is at $3,900. Nancy Mace. Love you. Definity. Doing real well. Doing real well, Definity. I'm getting that bread. Okay. That is probably going to be it for me. Everyone, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I got to make another video. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye. End stream.